James George Addison loves the sea. He was born in 1929 and spent most of his working life as a fisherman, fishing all around the coast. And for his house in Cullen, looking out of the bay, he told me more about his life on the boats.
I left the school at 14, and my first job was at the sawmill at Tuckaneal, peeling pit props. I was dying to get away to sea. Then I got a walk in my father's senior, the procure, as cook at 14, cooking for 5 lads. And we worked out of Cullen and landed in Pernockie quite a lot. At that time it was mostly 40 fitters, seniors, small 40 foot with 5-hour crew. As the drafters had all been commandeered by the Admiralty, the ones that was left, and they were away. So it was mostly 40 fitters. We fished out of Aberdeen, Leicester, Wick, and the first away we went was Campbellton. And Campbellton was my favourite.
So fit fish were you fishing for at that time?
Whitefish and haddocks, only fight fish. I went to the Heron after that, like. When I left that boat, the Procure, I went on a steam drifter called the Devon side as fireman. Now, fireman was quite a different job for cooking.
Now, you didn't have fancy gadgets on the board of the boats when you first started. So, how did you ken how far down the bottom was, how deep the water was?
Oh, well, when I first started in that procurement, we used it for the called the lead line to see if it was sand in the bottom or rock. And there was a hole in the bottom of the lead that you filled the grease. And then you dropped and the lead line was marked in fathoms. So, drop the lead, and if it was sand, when you picked up the lead and looked at it, you see the sand in the bottom, you can't, it was soft. If it was clean, it was rock.
So you wouldn't have fished there?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have fished in the rock?
No, you wouldn't have fished in the rock. You would have fished in the sand. When I came back for the war, my father already he's back, and they got a boat built in Irvins and Peterhead, the Cairngorm. That was fishing for whitefish. And we fished for Shetland, around the east coast of Scotland, west coast. And I was there until 1958. For me and my brother-in-law got a 70 feet senior built at Jones's in Buckie, and she was called the Valiant and was registered in Aberdeen. Her number was A466. And I was there, we were partners until about 1980 when we went away back to the Heron, to the purse senior.
The purse senior.
On the Coronella.
And your wife was involved as well, wasn't she?
She was a gut in Quine.
She was a gut in Quine, aye.
Yeah, in the 50s.
Aye.
Heron at that time, the Quines did a harder job than the men did. We just went to the sea and catch the heron. Oh, I admire the Quines that went to the fishing because they were a hard lot and did a great job and a hard job.
Like a fisherman, you will have had your share of sadness as well.
Oh yeah, sadly. I've seen, and that is, believe me, is the worst thing to experience in the sea. To see a Paul or in your crew out aside. And a day like it is, just knew, Frieda, flat of calm, no breath of wind, and he fell out aside at a crucial time when the net was just gone away. Sadly, he was lost. And as I say, the cook, Fifnachty, jumped out aside to try and get hold of him. But just as he got to him, he was down, he went down. Never forget that. And I'm now 90-year-old. And count myself so lucky when you see youngsters turn away at that age. Unbelievable.
Did you miss the sea?
Oh, aye, without a doubt. My only chance to go to sea now is in a ferry. And I like a trip where there's a ferry involved. Oh, I would never like to be away from the sea. Every morning I see the sea in all its moods. I can see it in a bonny day, and I can see it in a holy. I would never like to be away from the sea.